Hi everyone. So on a daily basis, Galgotias University is taking lots of initiative to improvise the life of students. Recently, we had the podcast of a project Never Alone. Today, we are initializing something related to meditation. So today, we have our honorable guest over here. Sir, let's start our podcast with a brief introduction of yours.
Sure. Thank you, Arav. Thank you for having me at your podcast, by the way. My name is Ramesh Krishnan, and I belong to the Heartfulness Education Trust. I am responsible for all of the University Connect programs across India and the world, basically. So let me talk a little bit about Heartfulness. Heartfulness is a non-profit organization, which is a Raja Yoga system of meditation. It promotes yogic well-being using Raja Yoga techniques of meditation and impart it to all human beings across the world, basically. My responsibility specifically is how do we get this specific heartfulness meditation to be adopted by the students of India and the world, basically.
Okay. Sir, why the students of Galgotias should adopt yoga?
So for that, we need to understand the word, what is yoga? According to the spiritual masters of the great land of India, yoga stems from the word yuj, which means union, right? So we, after coming to the earth, we seek union with the truth. We seek union with our own self. We seek union with our higher way of existence. So yoga is a way by which we connect a human being to the highest version of himself. That is why Galgotians and all youth, for example, need yoga.
Sir, being a Galgotian, even I know that during the time of Corona, during the time of Corona, I started doing yoga with my family on the terrace of my home. But after that, I didn't adopt anything such like that. How do you tell people that कि उनको कैसे अपनी life में add करनी चाहिए ये सारी चीजें, like on a regular day-to-day routine में?
So everything starts with an intention. Yeah. If you have an intention that मुझे कुछ बनना है जिंदगी में, like this podcast that you have started, I can see so much passion that you have.
Thank you so much, sir.
There's so much of smile, there's so much of interest, so much of genuinity. Nobody has to tell you that ऐसे करो वो करो. You will learn things on your own.
I love doing.
I can see it in your face. I can see the sparkle in your face, the smile in your face, the naturalness at which you do it. Like that, if somebody is interested, अरे यार मुझे healthy रहना है जिंदगी में. मुझे मेरी मन को शांति प्राप्ति होनी चाहिए. My physical body should be the best. It should look good. Then automatically you will go towards yoga. Such as you will do hatha yoga for your exercise. Because you need to keep your body healthy. You will do Raja yoga for your mind because the mind is what it is used. You will do meditation, right? So it will automatically be integrated because you are interested in yourself. So I start with intention should be मुझे एक अच्छा इंसान बनना है. And I should become the best version of myself. Body, mind and spirit. With that, if you have that intention, then you'll start doing yoga.
Sir, I have a very deep question. Basically, I know that the students of Galgotias are very busy in their academics. Sir, what should be the best time for them to adopt yoga? So
like Daaji, the global guide of heartfulness said, what is the point of doing yoga and all of this after 50, 60, after at my age? All mistakes have been committed. Professionally, I have damaged my profession, let us say. I have damaged my health, let us say. I have not done well for my family. उसके बाद योगा करने से क्या फायदा? So yoga should start according to heartfulness at the tender age of 15, basically.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
So where you are starting to look at what you want to do in life, who you should marry, what education you should do, what professional you should become, what type of professional you should become. In order to get all of clarity in all of this, you need a clear mind and a healthy body.
Right.
And yoga should start at the age of 15. Basically.
Yeah. How your day looks like?
My day starts at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Very early. I brush my teeth and I take my bath. And the first thing that I do is to center myself in my own self through meditation. Because I believe that in order to go wherever I need to go, whatever I need to do, either exercise or my daily work, I need to take my highest self, my best self. According to the scriptures, my highest self is also known as God. I need to take God along with me. So in order to prepare for my day, I start my day with meditation, connecting myself to the divinity or God within me, and I take that divinity within me in everything that I do.
Yeah.
Then it is free for all. I work with my teams. I used to work for Intel. I was a director at Intel.
Okay.
I have to take care of my family. I have to take care of my parents. I have to take care of giving meditation sittings
Very
to
nice.
people. My day is completely busy from 4 a.m. In the morning to all the way till about 10:30 at night.
10:30 you go to bed.
Yes.
Okay, that's so nice of sir. Let's talk about all the things, all the deliverables which you'll be providing to the students of Galgotias right now and how they can access it step by step.
So the first thing is, youth or the Galgotians need to know, as you rightfully asked, Ara, why should I meditate? How should I meditate? When should I meditate? So we have certain core modules where we will try and introduce step by step to students under different scenarios, explaining to them the various aspects of life in general.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Yes.
let me just talk to you one more thing. Let's suppose I am the student of Galgotias and I'm really passionate to do meditation in my life, but I don't have time. I have multiple excuses. I'm procrastinating on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So how you will be treating me?
So it is for those people that meditation is the most important. For one that is very disciplined,
Yeah.
very organized,
Yeah.
studies really well,
Yeah.
why do they need meditation?
Right.
It is for the person that is not
Yeah.
disciplined,
Yeah.
procrastinate, मन नहीं लगता है, distracted है, girlfriend है, boyfriend है, उनके लिए we have to have, so we understand how, so we start with, going through some activities, explaining to them what happens in real life. How, for example, ये मन जो है, which is supposed to be focused on on studies, इधर उधर भटकता है, right? And how do you center it, right? And how meditation will help. The most unique thing, I will tell you what we do. We give them an experience of meditation. हर क्लास पर हम उनको महसूस करवाते हैं, ध्यान करने से क्या महसूस कर पाएंगे वो. अगर उन्होंने इसको हमने अपना लिया, if they understand it, then automatically they will go and meditate.
Right.
It is like, if you like ice cream, एक बार आप खा लिया तो अगले बार you will be very happy to eat ice cream again. It's the same thing. So what we do is we continuously in every class introduce them to the concept of relaxation and meditation through the help of a trainer, along with some good habits that they can incorporate, by which gradually they will start picking it up.
Sir, there's a very quick thing which came into my mind right now. I believe students should also improve their sleep cycle.
Yes.
And through meditation, it will definitely help them.
Yes.
What do you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact, the most important thing that people are struggling with is sleep.
Yeah.
A lot of people have insomnia. Because a lot of irregular habits, sleeping late at 2 a.m. in the morning, have to wake up at 7:30, नहीं तो class miss हो जाएगा.
बहुत सारे मेरे दोस्त करते हैं.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी. So we have certain techniques whereby we will do what is known as detox. How to detox. So we introduce anger detox, fear detox. We help people sleep. We help. The most important thing that we do is before even meditation, Arav, we teach people how to relax. See, now I'm speaking to you. I'm relaxed. I'm not trying to impress you on anything. I am relaxed. So when I'm relaxed, the best of me comes out.
Yeah.
So even if I want to sleep, I need to relax first. So that technique is what.
Yeah, so sometimes I also goes up with very high adrenaline, rushing everything. I also should be relaxed, be calm whenever I'm taking podcasts, whenever I'm asking the questions. Yeah. Okay, well, I believe, sir, let's suppose कि मेरा पूरा दिन खराब जा रहा है from the last next 2 से 3 हफ्ते, everything is going bad, but let's see कि मैं अगले 3-4 दिन से meditate कर रहा हूँ by your techniques, by the guidance of your tutors वगैरह. If things started going well, then I believe I'll definitely follow the curriculums and I'll be very consistent towards it.
Correct. That is the hope.
That is the hope.
हमारी इच्छा है कि आप फर्स्ट ध्यान की जो महत्व है उसको महसूस करें, उसके बाद उसकी महत्व को अंडरस्टैंड करें, उसके बाद आप अपनाएं. Not do it what our guide says. Don't do anything blindly. Don't do meditation because Ramesh is saying or my father is saying or somebody is saying. Do it because it is helping me become
better.
More productive,
right word.
More productive, more effective, sleep better. I can spend time, I can get the girlfriends that I want, I can get the dreams that I want. Everything is possible with a calm and relaxed mind.
Right. Exactly, sir. Sir, so like from when people of Galgotias will have the access of these all things?
Yes. So we have launched the Center of Indian Knowledge Systems.
Yeah.
We already have got faculty and students that have been meditating at Galgotia. So this is not anything new to the Galgotians. Now what we have done is that tops down, thanks to the leadership of Sunil Galgotia and Dhruv Galgotia ji, the entire leadership team has said that all streams of Galgotia will be made available this curriculum, and that's why the Center of Indian Knowledge System has been established. Starting in August, we have a heartfulness lounge that has been created for the students. We'll have regular trainers that will come and visit these places. And they will be giving one-on-one
sessions. If I'm just studying in Galgotias and having these type of issues and I'm seeking to do meditation, how should I reach out to you?
So first and foremost, I would recommend that you contact Dr. Anuradha Pasha.
Okay.
Dr. Anuradha Parashar.
Okay.
She is the Dean of Liberal Education. She will be heading the Board of Curriculum Studies. I think they will also appoint a new vertical head for Indian Knowledge Systems. I do not know who that person is. There'll be a Heartfulness Lounge that will be open, so students can go to the Heartfulness Lounge.
That will be very smooth.
Right?
Now students should directly reach
go
out
to the lounge. There will be a lounge manager. There will be a trainer at all times.
Yeah.
There will be headset setups for people who are stressed, right?
Yeah.
Who want to be quiet, who want to relax.
Yeah.
We have trainers who will give individual meditation sessions to students. So all of that has been made available.
Sir, I'm very excited to join that session. Actually, from last 2 to 3 months, my life is very chaotic, being into multiple verticals, exploring life. Right, recently I just graduated from the Galgotia itself, exploring different verticals of my life, not getting time to meditate. But I genuinely want, as like I have different mentors in my life, I saw them कि यार वो तो daily basis पे meditation कर रहे हैं, and मैं सोचता हूँ मेरे पास time नहीं है. But still, मतलब it's all about priorities हमें देनी चाहिए. तो I'll definitely try to reach out to all those youth.
So all you need is 20 minutes in the day.
Yeah.
Like what Daaji said today. 20 minutes in a day, start the meditation.
Yeah.
Take benefit of it. Second thing we want you to be aware is, don't take anybody's word for it. महसूस कीजिए, experience the meditation, experience the benefits of meditation, and then incorporate it more and more in my life. And then you tell me if you will not be wanting to meditate more longer, then I will take my word back.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presence. It was really nice talking to you.
Same here. The pleasure is also mine.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir, to the episode. So, can we have a brief introduction of yours?
So, my name is Chandrasekhar Patil, and I am an engineer. I am right now volunteering in the Heartfulness Education Trust higher education arm called Heartful Campus. So I take care of the key institutions all across the country where we are engaging with interventions such as courses for the betterment of students and youth, and not to say that we are also taking care of the programs for the faculty and all the campus inmates. So we are trying to make every campus Heartful Campus.
Sir, as we discussed, let's talk about some of the programs involved in Heartful Campus.
Yeah, so Heartful Campus started in 2021, the story of his start is very beautiful. So, like Swami Vivekananda, the great Swami Vivekananda, as my master says, the current global guide of heartfulness, is that he says that education is realizing the perfection which is already hidden in man. How to bring that perfection into fore. So with this aim, Heartful Campus was, Heartfulness Education Trust was constituted. And Heartful Campus looks after the higher educational arm of Heartfulness Education Trust, under which we are doing a variety of programs.
Sir, which program is best for youth basically? Let's go very deep into that.
Okay. So if you see for the youth, what are the problems which through which youth are
I believe
undergoing?
right now youth is very distracted. Might be through social media, might be okay. So in the last podcast, we were talking about, there was a project named as Never Alone, where those people are helping users, helping students to get aware about body shaving part, get aware about affairs and relationships in Galgotias in the campus itself. So there are multiple varieties of distractions people have right now, youth have right now.
Yeah, bang on. You are getting there. So what is the solution? We are a distracted lot. We know that distraction is at its peak right now. There is so much of digital interventions. There is so much of light pollution. For example, when you sleep in the night, there is so much of light pollution. People do not even sleep properly. We are sleeping over the sleep. So these distractions, what is the solution? The solution is the same as it was promised in Indian legacy through Indian knowledge system, is yoga.
I am curious to know about what are the programs in Heartful Campus
Okay.
through which through which हम ना इनकी जो distractions है youth के हटा सकते हैं. Basically, what that type of meditations or आप program circulate कर रहे हो? That's the my.
Okay, so cutting to the chase, we have very structured program for the colleges all across the world. Our program offering is called HELM, Heartfulness Enabled Leadership Mastery. Under Heartfulness Enabled Leadership Mastery, we are starting from the induction level when the students walk into the campus. That program is called Start You Up. They are not only starting up in their own professional life, but we believe that they are also starting in their journey of life in the holistic sense to become the best version of yourself. So that is a 12-hour program called Start You Up. There are specific modules in it in which the heartfulness practices are embedded, meditation practices are embedded. Then when you come to first year, the program is called Discover. We discover our own self. We find out the way, the path, how we can walk into it. And again, it is inbuilt in the heartfulness framework through the practices. And then when you come to second year, you have Develop. And then when we offer the course called Develop for the second year student. Then we go to third year, we call it Deepen. Now they know the stuffs and they can master it, they can deepen it. As you were saying that we want to go deep into it. Yoga means practice. You cannot learn yoga by talking. You need to do it. And then once they are in the fourth year, we call it Dedicate. They become the brand ambassador, the living embodiment of that science which they have known, imbibed through their whole being. And then they can walk in this life with that knowledge.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presence. It was really nice talking to you about several programs of this one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the podcast episode, ma'am. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Ma'am, can we start it with a brief introduction of yours?
A brief introduction, yeah. So, I'm born in Germany, France, and I used to live there till the age of 22. And then I went to Munich, to another big city, and actually used to work a little bit for the TV. And my boss there said, you should not do this all the time. You should really study and teach. You have a gift to teach. So I thought, it's a little bit weird. But then I went and I began my studies. I went to the university in Munich, and then later, our third master, Chariji, suggested that, thank you, suggested that I go to the United States and study there. So that's what I did. And there I studied comparative literature in relation.
So what's your role in Heartful Campus, basically, what you are managing over here?
I moved to India 3 years ago.
Okay.
And
How is India?
I love India since I put my first step on India.
Okay, in which
Everything.
in which state you just
I mean, I was in Chennai,
Okay.
and then I traveled through several states. But then after Heartfulness, so we had the Kana Shanti Vanam. And so I wanted to live here after my retirement.
Nice.
And I got permission from Daaji to move to India. So I had the feeling I come home. It was not strange to me. It was not a strange culture to me. So I always loved India.
So have you interacted with the Galgotias or students of Galgotias?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, what will be the issues students will be facing on a regular basis?
I mean, what they face on a regular basis is probably organization. That is a big part when a student study and is under pressure. That will be organization. And then there is some emotional pressure that perhaps in India is not so much talked about, but in the US, students had the freedom to talk about that.
Right.
But otherwise, I think, and everyone has here and there a problem that can be resolved, but it is important for a teacher to really take care of this emotional balance in the classroom and offer help when it is needed, of course.
I'm lastly want to ask you how your day looks like from the starting to the end.
At the moment, good. I wake up early, mostly around 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock in the morning?
Yes. And then I go to meditation. We have a beautiful meditation hall, and you have to come and visit. And at 6:30 is meditation. After meditation, I have coffee, and then I prepare for the day. So we have an administration building, and there I go and do some research, and I'm a preceptor, and so I help also spiritually.
Right.
In the evening, there is again meditation, and we have special programs. So I'm also volunteering.
Okay.
So that is my main profession. So, and I love that. I have read that a few 2-3 weeks ago in a wonderful piece that Daaji wrote, is selfless.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Selfless
Yeah,
one.
thank you so much,
Yeah.
ma'am, for your presence.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. It was really nice talking to you. Cool. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Ma'am. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi.
Welcome, ma'am, to the podcast episode. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for inviting me.
Ma'am, it's like feeling really good to interact with such prestigious people. I had like around last 3 to 4 speaker over here from Heartful Campus itself. So I'm curious to know what's your role into it, what you're managing, how your day looks like basically.
Yeah. So I have a dual role. I'm still working and I work in the US. So my introduction with regard to that is that I am a professor in the Department of City and Regional Planning. So I look at economic development, policy planning, and of course mentoring students. And they do their dissertations. They prepare themselves for the professions. So there are these 2 levels. So I look at that. and I'm director of the Modern Indian Studies Initiative. This is at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill in the US.
Yeah.
So that's my day job.
Yeah.
That's what I work on. But since I was a student, when I was doing my master's and PhD in Boston, I started this practice of meditation.
Meditation, yeah.
And since then, it's been a part of my life.
When did you adopt it? During the time of your masters.
Masters.
And sir, ma'am, why did you? Basically, why did you? Yeah.
So my background is in architecture.
Okay.
From School of Planning and Architecture in Delhi, and then after that, I was very interested in research and went to MIT. To Boston.
Ma'am, I'm asking, why did you start meditation?
So I'm telling you the context. So once I got there, I saw that the world, there's so many possibilities. So if you want, you can get lost in them. And the other thing was this aspiration to learn, to do the best you can be. And for that, you needed focus. So it was really to get that balance between focus and that excitement to explore all that there is. That is where I was looking for something that would, sort of center me. And I tried various traditions, so Tibetan meditations and meditation, various things, because there was that sense that meditation is important, but it wouldn't stick. Then I was writing my dissertation, PhD dissertation, and a roommate came from India.
Okay.
In our apartment.
What was her name?
Meenakshi Mani.
Meenakshi Mani.
Yeah. So she came to do her masters, and she was in the apartment next to ours, but we basically were all together a lot. And what I saw in her was like exactly what I wanted to be and do.
Okay.
Because she was like, she gave 100% to whatever she did. So when she was having fun, playing, talking, working, she gave herself fully. And yet at the same time, there was a part of her that was untouched by what she was doing. So that part floated upward. You could see that there's something that is so centered. And then when she did well, she was not so elated that she was ebullient alone. Or when she didn't do so well, she was not down in the dumps. There was a balance. And I felt that's what I was looking for. And she was focused, as I said, that she would give 100%. So that focus and this centeredness, the balance, was very attractive to me.
Ma'am, I believe every student should have that Meenakshi in their life.
Exactly.
To start
if
with.
she is listening, thank you to her. When this was exactly what I asked her, what do you do? So she said that I do this meditation. And then I also learned that she, like all of us, there are challenges growing up, and she had a set of challenges. And I told her, if I was in your place, I would be a very angry person. And she said, I used to be till I found this meditation.
Nice.
And then it kind of dissipated. It's like cleansed me of that anger. And I could use my anger productively. And the teacher, Chariji, taught her that. So that I became even more interested. So she said that, but there are many paths, there are many types of meditations. Maybe this is not for you. And so I said, but I really want to experience it. So she said, but still, here is a book, a little booklet. Read it and see if you really want to do it, because there can be other things.
Right.
And although I felt that I want to try it, I don't want to just go into the theory of it, but that's what she urged me. So I read it and I became even more sure that I want to experience it. So then she facilitated a trainer, and so there are a set of trainers who help you get into the practice, initiate you. By 3 sessions, which is a way to bring up our vibration, cleanse us a little bit so that we can really receive the transmission that Daaji was talking about. So when I experienced those meditations, I said, there's no looking back. It was like coming home. That inner support was there with this transmission. In my previous meditation attempts with Zen and others, it was up to me that whatever I do, it was up to me. In this case, I had that inner support. It was like there was the transmission or the pranahuti was like from inside pulling me in. So it was like it made it easier to stick to it. And since then, there has been absolutely no looking back.
Ma'am, how the students of Galgotias should execute doing meditation in their life? What do you think?
So the first thing is to even ask themselves that do we, am I interested in making any changes in myself? Am I happy with how I am? Like if somebody is really happy with how they are, then great. Carry on doing what you're doing. But having been a student, having been a professor, I feel that somewhere, even if everything is going really well, sometimes there is something that's missing. We don't know what that is. That comes from within, different times for different people. So the first is their step. Do I want to do this? And then to try it out. And it could be for a transactional reason that I want to do well in my exams or focus like I used to be focused and I want to focus. But then to be open-minded, to see what is it doing to me? What is it doing? And if there is anything that shifts within, then to have the courage to pursue it. Because what you put in is what you get out. It's not magic. Like anything. What you put in is exactly what you get out, is what I've learned.
Exactly, sir. Ma'am,
So then it's really up to you.
whatever you will consume on a daily basis, that's what you will think on a daily basis. Right, ma'am. Exactly. Cool, ma'am. It was really nice story of yours, of your friend Meenakshi, all the policies, all the things students should apply in their life. Really amazing, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here, ma'am.
You're most welcome. Such a lovely campus, and I hope lots of students take to it. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Sir, welcome to the podcast. How's you feeling?
Good, thank you.
Sir, how's the campus of Galgotias?
Quite impressive, very advanced, very inspiring in some ways. Yeah.
Sir, I'm curious to know about you, a brief introduction so that I can just drive the conversation.
Sure. So I'm Stanislas Lagigi, you can call me Stan.
Stan.
Yeah. I am French. I work for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of France. I started my career at the Crisis Center, and then I worked abroad in India, China, Slovakia, Turkey, and currently I am in Bangladesh. I'm married to an Indian woman in Hyderabad, and I have a 9-year-old daughter. I love windsurf and surfing, snowboarding, this kind of sports. And maybe more importantly is that I've been practicing meditation for 25 years, and that has been a very, I would say, fulfilling journey of inner research.
Sir, how's the experience of you doing meditation on a daily basis? Do you know Hindi?
No, sorry.
Okay.
मेरा हिंदी बहुत खराब है.
अच्छा, क्या आप बोर नहीं होते? इसका मतलब आपको पता है? मतलब, do you know the meaning of this?
Why I'm meditating?
Yeah, मतलब basically कि why you're doing all these things on a daily basis? Didn't you feel like boredom on doing meditation on a daily basis?
No, it's like when you're with your mom or when you're with your wife, daughter, or loved one, you feel good. You don't think, right? So somehow in us we have this innate capacity to be happy and fulfilled, loved, self-confident, confident on life. And somehow we were trained, we were conditioned to always think about something else outside, achievements, pressures, demands of all sorts. And that pulls that disrupts your inner connection, your inner qualities. So that creates some disease, some lack of connection, lack of fulfillment. So I cannot live without it. I need to be myself and upgrade myself every day so that I can feel that I am fulfilling my purpose, I am nourishing to my family, to my dear ones. Simply put, I can say that I cannot give what I don't have. So if I want to give love, care, kindness, appreciation, compassion, generosity, courage, patience, harmony to my daughter, to my wife, I need to cultivate that. Nobody is going to give it to me. Books are not enough. Studies, universities are not enough. Friends are not enough. I need to cultivate these life qualities within myself so that I don't have to exert myself to share it. Somehow it is within me in abundance. and it can naturally somehow flow or vibrate to those who are surrounded me. It vibrates also when I work. People can feel that they can feel respected, they can feel trusted, they can feel that they are cared for, they can feel that they can trust you. I realized that in my life, in my job, through my professional career, and that was also reported by Otto Scharmer. The key of success in life is our ability to connect to our source. It's not sufficient. It's important to know what we do, how we do, and but the real thing is from which place it is coming from. Let me give you an example.
Sure.
I was working at the crisis center when I started, and I had a situation where some people called us because their family members were kidnapped by terrorists.
Ooh.
So what I say is important. How I say it, it's important.
That's more important. How you
Even more. But from which place it is coming from, that is what will make the other person feel, trust you,
Right.
feel that they can, entrust the care of their family to you. Even though I may not be able to do anything, even though I may be the right person to do that, but they can sense that this person is authentic and has values, trust and respect, and therefore I can work with them. So when you're in a crisis and everything is so demanding and precious, at some point you don't work so much for the success, but you work for your team. You work for the other one. You know that there is always someone that is taking care of you. So that is what is making a difference.
Right.
Also, why I'm so interested in that is because I have a 9-year-old daughter.
Nice.
Okay, so I have to ask myself what kind of studies I'm going to save money to prepare her. And I've gone to many universities, and all the deans and the people, they are very scared about stress, anxiety, depression, and suicides. Some of the main,
Reasons.
fear is how to tackle that. But not only that is then imagine what struggle the students are going through. And nowadays we also see the rising of AI. Okay. Now AI, ChatGPT can pass the exam to become teacher in France. Okay. So something that you train at university for 7 years or 8 years, now one click on a computer is able to do it.
Right.
So why should I put my daughter in a university to go through all this struggle for something which is going to be done in a click?
Right.
So what is my daughter is, my children, what should they do about that? I think we need to do something else, to learn to have a high quality of being, high quality of values, high quality of consciousness. AI can go in every direction. Okay, we may lose control of them. So we need some people who are able to handle that with wisdom. And that sense of wisdom, humanness, can only be cultivated if we take the time to nourish that
Yeah, so
wisdom,
getting you. All right, sir.
mind and heart. Okay.
Yeah. Sir, thank you so much for your presence, basically. It was really nice talking to you.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
your questions.